And welcome back, everyone, to its last call. Last call with the alcohol, only on the Last Call YouTube channel. Joining me here on the line, this man will be fighting once again. It's been a long year for him, but he's ready to go, and he's going to be taking on Sulaiman Segawa in a WBC Continental America's Featherweight title. Well, he's looking to make this, a nice big bounce back here. I give you once again all the way from Hyattsville, Maryland, formerly Barbados. I give you Cobia Breedy and his coach, Floyd Seymour. Gentlemen, let's start off here with it's been a long year. You're now fighting. How excited are you just getting back to normal? Like actually having a fight to look forward to, training for a fight, not just waiting around going, okay, what's going on? When we got to fight? What the hell is happening here? This crazy world.
Man, first of all, man, before God, man, thank God none of this is impossible. I want to thank my team, my coach, the promoters, and everybody that made it happen. But I'm excited to be back in the ring. I've been out of the ring for a whole year. But I still stayed in the gym, getting ready. Coach, keep me. I'm looking at him like, yo, we're gonna fight again. So I just stayed, be patient in the gym, and I'm just waiting. I just waited for this opportunity right here.
Take me to this fight, Sulaiman Segawa. I know the plan is, of course, to win, but what else do you and your team want to see you improve on? I mean, is it about more power punching? Is it about more being aggressive, starting off stronger? Like, what are some of the things, like the minor things that or the goals that you set for yourself on October 29th?
October 29th, Cobia Breedy, we're going to war. No matter what he brings, no matter what happens, if knockout comes, or knockout comes. But me and my coach, we go in there, we try to win and dominate every round.
Also, to answer that question as well, is smarter. Last fight, we were smart. I felt Cobia Breedy was smart, but simple mistakes cost him. Like the first round, clearly dominating the first round with King Tug last year. 5 seconds left for the first round. Goodness, got caught. I know we told him about it. We spoke about it before the fight and after the fight. But just small things, small little things. And I still think thought we wanted to fight, but still, that's how that happens. That goes.
Take me to that fight, because you're coming back from that fight here. We're definitely going to get back to the October 29th fight, and this is for you, Cobia. How tough was that for you, in which most time you have plans like, okay, first couple rounds, then mid-round, and then, if it gets to later fights, we're going to the later rounds. How frustrating was you that you almost had to throw everything away because those first two rounds he got, knocked down, so you're going, oh, crap, I'm down 4 points. I got to make this up. And you're just sometimes going, well, screw the game plan. I got to it's like, in basketball, when you're down a lot and you start throwing out 3-pointers, or in football, you throw deep bombs. How much did that fight get away from you because it started off just bad?
Yeah, man. So when it happened, I was like, I just gotta stay calm, listen to my corner, and just creep my way back into the fight just by winning. No knockdowns right now. Just win every round to the 12th round. Just win, keep grinding, keep using my jab, keep boxing, keep using my styles, my weapons, and keep grinding and win rounds. And that's what I did after all that, and I felt like I won.
What did he do to get you to score those first two knockdowns? Like, when you look back, was it something he did differently? Was it a mistake you made? Like, what are some of the things that you did in the last fight that you want to improve on going forward to this fight that you didn't do in the King Tut fight?
My last fight, like my coach just said, the thing that I did was I got too greedy. He give me a whole bowl of food, and I eat the whole bowl, and I eat half, leave the rest for later. And that's what I did wrong. And this fight, I'm going in there and dominate. I'm listening to my corner, and I'm winning rounds. I'm not looking past nobody. I'm staying disciplined, and I just want to see that WBC belt around my waist.
Floyd, this is a question. So
Or
you
to
want to
tag
jump into
what he was saying. Break it down. As we go through the rounds, the first 2 rounds, to me personally, I think was like a shocker to him, to Cobia, especially the second round, because it really wasn't a knockdown, because he tripped down going backwards. After the whole thing was like, just continue winning every round, stay calm. It's a 12-round fight. But I think what it was too is that people still didn't understand. King Tug is an Olympic gold medalist.
Mm-hmm.
The gold or silver? Gold medalist. Silver medalist. Okay. Second best in the world. He's not a pushover. He's not a scrub. He's not a pushover. So my thing was not to underestimate or overestimate this kid. He's a good fighter. So Sulaiman, to me, and also to Cobia, yeah, he's a good fighter, but he's no King Tug. So preparation for him is basically the same preparation for King Tug. But I mean, I think Soldier Breedy here is going to show everybody why they call him the soldier, why he's the soldier, and he's here to stay.
This is a question for you, Floyd. I've asked this with other trainers in boxing and MMA during the COVID sort of lockdown. How much do you feel that King Tut had the advantage in that during these fights, this is no crowd, so you could hear a pin drop. Him in his corner, they can, shout instructions. They can, they can hear them, clearly. And I'm guessing they understand English. They speak Mongolian, so they can, hear what you're saying and give almost counter instructions.
Right.
As a guy who likes, sometimes maybe having this fight, before the fight to do what, this we're gonna do before the round. How much do you feel it hurt that there's no crowd? It's basically now almost like a sparring session. And you can, Cobia can't lay any traps. He can't do any tricks because you almost have a third eye there shouting instructions going, hey, watch out for the left hook. Watch out, he's going to set up the uppercut. And it's almost like now the fighter can go, oh, I see this. Oh, I see that, without them having the crowd block that out.
Okay, to answer that question, just to give you a heads up, the way Kobe Soldier Breedy has been training his whole career with me, we don't say uppercuts. We don't say hooks. Everything is codes. If you think about the Mike Tyson, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we talk in those same terms. Like I would say A, B, C, D. You might hear me say Toro. You might hear me say machine gun, rifle, machete. Cobia have 7 styles that we work with, 7 boxing styles. If you see Mike Tyson fight, if you see Muhammad Ali fight, if you see Mayweather with the shoulder roll, if you see Muhammad Ali moving around the ring, Sugar Ray Leonard, every style that Cobia does, that I've taught him is a different code. I would say soccer, that's a different thing I want him to do. If I say Toro, that's Mike Tyson. He's coming to bust you up. So once we're and this is something that we prepared for from the beginning of his career. So when we was in the corner, it wasn't really a disadvantage per se by them listening to what I was saying because they couldn't understand what I was saying. I was speaking like Japanese to them, I guess, because I'm in the corner yelling machine gun, machetes, bolo, rifle, knives, snake bite. I'm saying stuff like that. And they had no idea what I was saying. The whole thing is we're just got knocked down twice in 2 rounds. So the whole thing is climbing out of their hole each round. And that was our thing. Then we got to the 8th round where I started to swell. We blew the nose in the corner. My inexperience blowing the nose in the corner, because I wasn't really prepared for that. I was prepared. Nobody's prepared for a swollen eye or a cut. But it just happened. And I was like, blow his nose. Oh my God, that's right. Shouldn't blow his nose and his eye swelling up. So now he's fighting in the 9th round with an eye swollen. And also he already got knocked down 2 rounds. We've been down 2 rounds. So we already was down 4 rounds. So the whole thing is continuously climbing out of the hole. Mm-hmm. So each round, my job was trying to stay calm. Although I had Barry Hunter in the corner with me, staying calm and helping Cobia to get through these rounds and win this fight, and still win this fight. So that was a challenge. That was a challenge. Now, having he didn't get knocked down, that would have been a totally different story, because we already won the first round. If Cobia didn't get knocked down, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's it. But I think everything in life happens for reasons, and the greatest get knocked down, but they get up. Then it's what you do when you get knocked down. How do you move on?
So that's the big question. How do you move on? Because for you, Kobe, I'm guessing that fight was tough afterwards, because you're sitting there going, first round, if I don't get knocked down in the first round, I win that fight. Second round, and you start, all of a sudden assessing it. You go over it, you go, you start throwing stuff at the TV because it pisses you off so much. When did you learn to make peace with it? Like, when did you learn to go, okay, it's done, it's over with, I'm not going to think about it, just move on? When we've seen with other fighters, other teams, other athletes, sometimes a bad loss just haunts people.
Me, I just, me and Coach, we had, we was both feeling bad and terrible about the situation, about the fight, you know what I mean? But we just took it one day at a time. Right after that, I came right back in the gym and I said, Coach, man, we just gotta keep working, man, and keep getting better. And I've been sparring with, I've been down to Mayweather gym sparring. I've been sparring all different guys, getting different looks, you know what I mean? Just improving my craft, just adding on to what I already have, and just listening more to my corner and just keep working. That's it. All I could do is keep working, keep grinding, and perfect get better as a man, get better as a fighter, inside out the ring, and war ready always.
You see, the thing about it with, like, one more time with Cobia. One more time, Cobia fights with 7 different styles. My job is to help him be a master at each style. When you say styles of boxing, you say he's a slugger, he's a boxer. Who's the better fighter, the slugger or the boxer? Depends on who hits first or how good each person is. After that fight, the King Tug fight, I think it was really, really hard blow for me and Cobia, really for him, because I knew how well we did in that fight. I mean, we had people from his countries, from different islands calling us. I mean, we had people from all around the world calling Cobia and said, man, listen, we felt you won the fight or it should have been a draw. Mm-hmm. So that was great encouragement for him. And having that encouragement helped him to get along and to feel good and try to understand what just happened. So now, getting back in the gym, he's able to watch the fight. He's able to watch the tape. He's able to watch the fight over and over. And he's like telling me, like, hey, Coach, I won that fight.
Man, I watched that fight recently, like 2 days ago, and I'm so proud of myself because I did a very good job. Because a lot of people know me as a fighter, as even when I fought in New York and these on PBC cards, they look at me and they some people call me Timothy Bradley, but I got my hair back, so it don't matter. But people was like, he's a aggressive style. Even in New York, they was calling me Black Pacquiao, the aggressive. So when King Thug, when I went to King Thug,
they thought he was coming aggressive.
They thought I was gonna come aggressive. But people don't know I could box as well. So like he said, I got 7 different styles. So if plan A not working, we gotta go plan B, C, D, or we gotta figure it out. And that's the good thing about me fighting with 7 different styles. It all depends on what the fighter brings to the table and what he brings out of me. Like King Thug fight out, I was doing Matador, right?
So he's moving.
I was moving. Some of my other fights, I was attacking. So it all depends on the opponent.
All depends. The thing about it too, what's so cool about his fighting styles and fighting ability is that the world haven't seen nothing yet. I'm just saying, the world haven't seen nothing yet. Everybody was excited about the King Tug fight. Okay. He got up off the ground. He got up twice, and he fought for 12 rounds to the point where one judge said 15 or 15-11. The other judge said 14-13. The other judge said 14-12. 1 point. The world haven't seen Kobe Soldier Breedy yet. 14-13?
Yeah, 14-12.
14-12, 14-13, right?
Yeah.
The world haven't seen Kobe Soldier Breedy yet. They haven't seen what he can do yet. And I think right now, with this fight coming up and the other fights that's going to come, they're going to see something. Because, I mean, the world title, we want the world title. We want one of the organized world titles. We want one.
How tough is that for you guys, considering you're Kobe, from what I know, you're a promotional free agent, which means you're not tied with a top rank, a Bob Arab, a PBC, which is good because you can fight anybody else. It's bad because you're a free agent, which means they're going to go in-house before we go to you.
Exactly.
Going forward, I know you don't want to give away the trade secrets here because I'm guessing you have a magic number for money and all that stuff, but what are you looking for in terms of a promoter? Like, is there a certain kind of fighters? Is there a certain number of fights? Like, at what point do you, Coach Floyd, your management, your team, sitting down and go, okay, either Matchroom, PBC, Top Rank, whoever it is, we're going with you, but this is what we want. This is the magic number. This is what we're looking for as you representing me as the promoter.
Well, that's something that I know when Kobe, he really doesn't talk on that. I talk on that because I'm his manager and trainer. Right now, we have been talking to TMT Promotions, the Mayweather team. We're like a free agent right now, and it's great to be a free agent. But at the same time, it's hard because the King Tug fight. It's like, whoa, you're going in as a B-side at the same time. So we just want to talk about all of that after the fight. Really don't want to call no names about no different promoters, what we're looking for from different promoters. We just want to stay free from the promotion deals right now. The whole focus is on October 29th. Soldier going to war. He's representing Barbados, Bridgetown, all the Caribbean islands, even Washington, D.C., the DMV area. He want all his Soldier Breedy fans. Cobia was in the BDF for his whole life after school, high school, so he's in the military. Now he's a real soldier. He's a real deal. He's a real dude.
I'm a private.
So he's a private now. So the whole thing is, right, civilian, showing the people what he's made of. I know boxing right now is looking for the next big thing. We got the Deontay Wilder fight coming up right now. Tyson Fury. But we want to see what's the next for the little guys, who's out there. And I think Soldier Breedy is going to make the noise. After October 29th, he's going to shock the world.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's going to be all the way in Maryland. This man here will be in action once again, October 29th. And as we said, he's looking to bounce back and start another long winning streak. I give you once again the pride and joy of Hyattsville, Maryland, along with his coach. I give you it is Cobia Breedy. Cobia, before I let you go, where can fans check you out? Where is the Twitter page, Instagram, the website? Where can fans hit you up at?
My fans can hit me up on Instagram as Cobia Soldier Breedy and Twitter as Cobia Soldier Breedy. My YouTube at Cobia Soldier Breedy, Facebook Cobia Soldier Breedy.
Cobia Breedy, ladies and gentlemen, along with his trainer Floyd Seymour, always a honor and pleasure having on the show. We come back. Stay tuned for more great interviews coming up only on his Last Call. Last Call with the alcohol only on the Last Call YouTube channel.